step stage left.
He'll stay up there while you're speaking.
Everyone
Get you a nice spot.
at the American University in Kabul, Afghanistan. They are going through a lot. We must defeat radical Islamic terrorism. Anyone who will not name our enemy is not fit to lead our country. 8 years of Obama-Clinton policies have sacrificed our safety and undermined our freedom and independence. Our jobs have moved to other countries. Islamic terrorism has spread within our shores, and an open border has crushed low-income workers and threatened, and I mean totally threatened, our security. The issues we face here in America are similar to the issues faced in Britain during their referendum on membership in the European Union.
We still got a little time.
This is the movement known as Brexit. On June 23rd, the people of Britain voted to declare their independence, which is what we're looking to do also, folks. From their international government, which hasn't worked. They voted to break away from rule by large corporations and media executives who believe in a world without borders. They voted to reclaim control over immigration, over their economy, over their government. Working people and the great people of the UK took control of their destiny. The people profiting from the rigged system, and it is rigged. We're finding it out every single day. The multinational banks, the media celebrities, the big donors tried to scare the British people out of voting for change. The same thing is happening right here in the United States. It's happening.
Yeah.
All the people benefiting from our rigged system don't want things to change. They want you to believe things can't be changed, and they can so easily, and so smartly. And we all know things have to change. We have no choice. And they have to change right now. Before the vote, I said that Britain would leave the EU, sometimes referred to as European Union. And I said it, and I took a lot of heat when I said it. People said, what does he know? What does he know? And guess what? I was very supportive of their right to do it and to take control of their own future, like exactly what we're going to be voting for on November.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton, who's been on the wrong side of history in every major decision.
Put her ass in jail.
She's only made bad decisions. She's got bad judgment. She doesn't know what she's doing, folks. She got this one wrong, too. I am going right now to invite onto the stage the man behind Brexit and a man who led brilliantly the United Kingdom Independence Party in this fight and won despite all odds, despite horrible name-calling, despite so many obstacles. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nigel Farage.
Kingdom with a message of hope and a message of optimism. It's a message that says if the little people, if the real people, if the ordinary decent people are prepared to stand up and fight for what they believe in, we can overcome the big banks. And we did it. We made June the 23rd our Independence Day when we smashed the establishment. And we did it. Everybody said we'd lose. And what did we see? We saw experts from all over the world. We saw the International Monetary Fund. We saw Moody's. We saw Standard & Poor's. We saw global leaders giving us Project Fear, telling us that if we voted not to be run by a bunch of unelected old men in Brussels. Yeah, well, it's okay. They don't like me either, so it doesn't really matter, does it? But they told us our economy would fall off a cliff. They told us there'd be mass unemployment. They told us investment would leave our country. And David Cameron, then our Prime Minister, but no longer, told us we might even get World War III. And we saw the commentariat and we saw the polling industry doing everything they could to demoralise our campaign. On the day of the vote itself, that morning, they put us 10 points behind. And actually, they were all wrong. And they were wrong.
Come here, Nigel. Come here. This guy. You know, they go around calling me Mr. Brexit. I said, there's only one real. How are you, Nigel?
It's a pleasure.
What a great what a job he's done. Now, if I don't get there, he's still going to be number one. If I get there, I may supersede him.
I think you will. I think you will. You deserve it.
So we'll see in a couple of seconds. Thank you. What a great honor. It's an amazing thing that happened in Europe. And as you know, I predicted that was going to happen. And everybody said Trump predicted it. What a ridiculous prediction. Then when I was right, they said, oh, Trump really didn't predict it. You know the old story, right? So, but that was an amazing job. And I saw yesterday where the head of the EU is saying that he's going to take down all borders. Borders are obsolete. And that's going to be the end of the EU. Because I'll tell you what, I don't think anybody will do that. What they've done over there is incredible. What you've done is amazing. You were so far thinking. And now people are starting to say, gee, that was a great vote. You know, right after the vote, they were saying, oh, well, maybe we should redo it. This is some kind of an upset. People are starting to say you're very smart, especially with what's happening over there. So congratulations. A great honor, man. Great honor. So the polls are coming out. In North Carolina, we're up. And in Florida, we're up. 2. CNN just announced, what are we, 2 up in Florida, Rudy, I think, right? And we're up in the Los Angeles Times just came out. We're 2 up, 2 or 3 up there. And I think we have a lot of open wind, you know. Of course, I want to be careful when you say that. Is this wood or is this, when you bought these, are these real or not? There's somewhere there's wood, right? I was going to say it's open sailing, but you know, until you get back, you get a phone call. What about this? But she's got a lot of bad phone calls coming. I think she's got a lot of bad things happening. A lot of stupidity, but a lot of bad things happening. And I think that'll go on for a while. And I would imagine it can only get worse, frankly, with what they're finding. So we have a very, very good chance. We're doing very well.